South to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go here in Atlanta. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. That's taken in. It's Tez Walker. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Falcons nothing. Justin Tucker is the kickoff for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. A give left side. Here comes Robinson. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. Now Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
London brought in motion. They run over center with Robinson. Not much developing there. Short pickup. Down to the 47. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Robinson. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. 3rd and 6. From out of the gun, he'll throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Off the play fake. Jackson. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Patience is a great quality of a running back. You have to wait for holes and gaps to develop. But in this case, Mike, he just kept waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
3rd and long for Jackson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Ravens sending the punt team out there, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. Back to throw. To the goal line and in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Second down, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Jackson now on second down. He gets this into the hands of Green. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
On fourth down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field.
That'll be intercepted. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Let's go now. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. He'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a second down. He'll look to throw. Open man, he's got it. It's London. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's got it to the 14-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
They motion the slot man left. A first down throw for Jackson. Going up top. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. They'll run. It's out of the gun, and it's Mitchell. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They face second down and 7. They'll go again with Mitchell. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. Bijan Robinson. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Jackson now. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That is caught. He finds Walker. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Now Jackson. That's down the field and intercepted. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds past the 40-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. A short game, down to the 7. Here now, second down and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for third and goal. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on third and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 16 on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Falcons extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's first and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Play action now. Jackson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. Inside the 25. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On 3rd down, Jackson. Just his 1st catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught. And he will score. Game on. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Back to throw. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. He's got it. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just 1 here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Give left side. Here comes Robinson. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. 2nd down. Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. And now the referee, looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. They'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The coverage too strong that side. The ball batted away and incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll get this up to the 30, about a yard or so short of the first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Now, deep ball for London. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. The Falcons send their punting unit out. Important punt here in this tie game late. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. It is 2nd and a yard. From the gun, Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That is brought in. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Here is first and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now. Risk another play. Time will tell. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here we go. One final play. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.